Hello my powerful creators, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so thankful you're here today. So today in this video we are talking about how some of us may feel like we are behind in life. And it's so relevant today because of what's going on in today's world. How a lot of us have had our lives completely stopped or on hold. Some of us have lost our jobs, canceled trips, canceled weddings, and it is so crucial that we don't feel like we're being behind in life. And I really just want to encourage you guys today. So we're going to talk about how and why we feel this way. And then I'm going to give you a little encouragement and how-to steps to feel better about where you are in life. So maybe you are dealing with this now, or maybe you dealt with this in the past, even before what's going on in the world, because that's my story. I felt like my life was completely behind schedule, and this was way before any of what's going on in today's world. So if you feel that way or you felt that way, I'm glad you're here. And maybe you have a friend who's dealing with this. They feel like they're behind in life. Life has completely stopped. They lost their job or whatever the scenario may be. Thank you for being here today, because you're about to encourage your friend with these tips, or you're going to encourage yourself. So before we get started, I want you to get out a piece of paper and pen. So you can go ahead and pause this video if you need to, but get a piece of paper and pen because you're going to need it later on in this video. And I have my notes here, so if I'm looking down, that's why, just so you know. So let's get started on this video. So when you think about being behind in life, you are only as far in life as you personally make yourself believe you are. A lot of times the things that we give ourselves, these timelines and everything, is because we put that on us. We put that pressure on ourselves. So feeling behind literally stems from us not trusting God and not trusting God's timing for our lives. And then we start comparing ourselves to other people's external things in their life. When I mean external, what you're shown on social media. They bought a car, they bought a house, they got to travel, things like that. We're just comparing ourselves to external things. We don't know what's going on in that person's heart. So we need to take that into consideration. So if you're watching this video today as it's been posted, my birthday is on Sunday and I'm turning 31. I know, you guys are probably like, I thought she was 16. No, I'm 31. And it's so crazy because I'm so thankful for where I am today. I have beautiful friendships, a wonderful relationship with my family. I have been able to start my own business through being an influencer. I've been able to get my very own apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, buy my dream home. I mean, there's a lot I can talk about that I'm grateful for. But you know what? In my 20s, I had no gratitude. In my early 20s, I had no gratitude because I compared myself to a lot of people. I didn't have the job I wanted. I wasn't living in my dream apartment, and I was actually a live-in nanny. So I thought, you know, I have all this education. I was a college grad, and I did all these things, but I wasn't doing what I really felt I needed to do in life. And so I saw my peers, I saw them get their dream job, start their businesses, get married, have kids, all in the first 5 years after graduating college. So that was such a shocker to me. And it was only a shocker to me because I started comparing myself, comparing my life to their lives. So my thing was, I really longed for clarity. in my life, but that clarity only came when I put my full trust and beliefs in God. And I gave him full control of my life. I said, you know, me trying to control my life is never gonna work out, because when I try to control, I get disappointed. I get let down because my expectations are so much different than what God had for me. So it was never gonna work if I took control. So I chose to focus on what I had in my life. I chose to focus on gratitude. I remember writing all the time what I'm grateful for every single night, so that my mind was always shaped for abundance instead of lack. I had been down the road of looking at the lack in my life, and that never worked out. It wasn't a good feeling as well. So I started trusting the process of life, and I reminded myself daily that, I said this all the time, my story and my journey is different, and it's perfectly made for me. My story and my journey is different, and it is perfectly aligned with God and who I'm supposed to be. And that always gave me so much peace, knowing that my journey, my life story is about to be so different than my peers, or different than people I saw on social media. And that gave me this excitement, because I wanted to be different. I wanted to be different than other people. I didn't want my journey to be the same, so there was no reason for me to compare to other people when I wanted a different journey from my life. I had to change my inner heart and my thoughts in order to see external change in my life. There was no way that I was going to see the dream job, abundance, financial abundance, my dream car, or having these amazing friends if I didn't change me, the inner Candice. If I didn't change my heart and my mindset, I was never going to succeed. So everything changed for me when I got that realization and that transformation of my mind. I had to renew my mind in order to see life change in dramatic and positive ways. So in this section of the video, this is where you need to get out your piece of paper and your pen. So I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and this is going to give you some exploration of why you may feel like you are behind in life, but we're not going to focus on the lack. We're going to figure this out, all this out, by looking at the abundance in our lives. So get that paper out, get that pen out. And before we start the questions, give this video a thumbs up, because that really helps me and lets me know that you guys want more videos like this, more little talks, and it would just make this so great if you guys could give it a like. I really appreciate it, so thank you so much. So let's get into these questions. Let's get into these questions. Okay, number one. And feel free to pause the video and write out your answer, or write all the questions out now, and then later on when the video is done, you can write out your answer. So, first question. What areas of your life do you feel fulfilled? And you can answer this as the past, when you felt fulfilled. Maybe you were working and volunteering somewhere, or you had your dream job, or maybe you are fulfilled when you work out, when you are exercising, when you're out in nature, things like that. Write those things down. The second question, when are you the most happy and content throughout your day? So when are you the most happy? For me, it's when I get to meditate in the morning, I get to read the Bible, I get to worship, do my worship music, or just dance. When I'm doing my social media, I'm doing my job, when someone messages me and says, we're so excited to work with you, things like that really make me happy. when I'm with my family, when I'm talking with my family, anything like that. Write down what makes you happy throughout your day. And go, just write it down, whatever it is. Maybe it's one thing, maybe it's 10 things, write it all down. Number 3, what are the quality levels of your friends and relationships? So you're gonna write down how close you are to your friends. Do they know the inner you? Do you have friends who you just go out to drinks with, or do you have friends that you feel like you can cry and they are there to help you and you feel like this confidant with them? Write that down. And then I also want you to write down who you don't feel that connection with, but they're still in your life. Maybe there's people that you talk to about your successes and they're not happy for you. Maybe there's some of those people in your life, so write it down, because that's going to give you some clarity on your relationship status. So write that down. Number 4, how well are you taking care of your health? And this is so crucial, because I truly believe in mind-body connection. So when I am eating healthy, when I'm working out on a regular basis, I honestly feel and know that my mind is so much more capable of doing a lot of things that I want to do in life. And like, I'm able to organize my life correctly when I know my body is ready to do it, because I've been working out, I've been eating well. So ask yourself, how well am I taking care of my body and my health? Am I drinking all the time? And there's nothing wrong with a couple of glasses of wine. I'll have one with you. But am I only drinking all the time? Am I not making sure I'm getting my water? Things like that. That's going to give you a lot of clarity about your life schedule and how you are positioning your life for greatness. So write that down. Number 5, what ways are you doing self-development, personal growth, constant learning? This is like my favorite part, and you guys know this because you're on this channel with me, but self-development, personal growth, my jam. But write down, what areas are you doing that for yourself? Are you reading books? Are you watching YouTube videos? I know you are watching this one, so that's great. Are you watching other channels that are uplifting or helping you to have some growth personally? And are you reaching out to people and maybe asking questions to people who you admire, things like that? What are your personal growths? I truly believe in meditating. If you could take just 5 minutes a day and just sit down by yourself in silence, or even with a song, just like a really good instrumental song, sit down for 5 minutes and just think and visualize your life, where you see yourself going in the next 5 years, or even that morning, even that day. Visualize positivity. That is such a mind and body connection, and that will help you with your growth and your personal growth and development. So, okay, after answering those questions, I truly believe you're going to get some clarity on how your life is going and how you perceive your life, and what areas do you need to like work on, and what areas are you bringing abundance in your life, and areas that you should be proud of. Maybe you are reading a book a month, and that is something you should be so proud of yourself for doing. And I'm proud of you. So look at the things that you are doing, and just look at the areas that you do need to work on, and be okay with that. Don't hit yourself on the head and say, you should have been doing. No, no, no. We're just gonna be like, okay, I can work on this. I can, get rid of those friends. I can start manifesting new friends in my life. Or I need to read a little more. I need to watch some more YouTube videos, get some self-development. Just do what you can and what you need to do and what you want to do for yourself. So, okay. now that you have created new ways of looking at your life, here are some things to look forward to and challenge yourself with. So, it's getting hot in here. We're getting excited. I'm like, oh! But okay, so these are some ways you can challenge yourself and you can continue to look at your life in a positive way. These are things like when you start seeing clarity in your life and you start saying, okay, I need to work on this, but I have abundance here. I like how my life is going today. You start taking it day by day. These are the things you look forward to, that I am a product of this is true. Once I stopped comparing myself, doing all that, stopped rushing my life, all that, this is what happened to me. So this is what you can look forward to. So you're gonna stop comparing your life schedule to someone's social media highlight reel. So that's gonna be great for you because you're no longer looking at someone's external existence. You're just looking at you. You're saying, oh, that's cool for her, that's cool for him, but I'm still cool where I am. I know wherever I'm going, it's gonna be on God's timing. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do what is good for me because it's on God's timing. You start to seek genuine relationships. Those genuine relationships are great because you're gonna find these friends who celebrate your wins, even the small ones. You woke up on time, you got to the brunch on time, things like that. The small wins are good too. So don't forget those. But you'll start attracting people in your life who want to bring abundance and want to see you grow. I have a great group of girls in my life who are so excited for me all the time when things go good in my life, and then they're there for me with no judgment when things aren't going so good. Those are the type of friends you need. You need the people that are happy for you when you're on the high and are comforting you when you're on a low, because they know how to encourage you. So I pray you have some friends like that, and you're gonna start manifesting these friends when you find this clarity and this peace about your life schedule. Okay, and then number 3, you stop rushing your life. You stop doing and saying yes to everything, and you only say yes to the things that you find fulfillment in. So I've been there where I was like just trying to rush life. Oh, I need to get a job, so I'll just take any job. Or I need to just do something, so I'll just do something. I'll do something that makes me look cool, blah, blah, blah. No. We're not gonna rush the timing of God, because what were we gonna do? We're gonna trust the process. So you're not gonna rush the timing of life when you find this clarity and peace in your life schedule. You're just like, today I do this, tomorrow I do that, one day I'll do that, but I'm good, I'm grateful, I'm content. But I look forward to that, but I'm grateful right now, I'm content. So that's great. Number 4, you seek out experiences that bring you joy, excitement, and contentment. You are going to go for the things that bring you joy, excitement, and contentment. You're no longer going to do things that please other people. You're going to be so into yourself that you're just like, I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do it, but I'll do this activity, or I'll go work out, I'll go pray, I'll go do what I want to do because that's going to give me peace. But homegirl needs me to do this and that, but that does not bring me fulfillment, so I'm going to have the grace and I'm going to have the courage to say no. For me, it was tennis. A couple of years ago, I just told myself, I always wanted to learn tennis, why don't I do it? And that brought me joy, excitement, and contentment because I was doing what I wanted to do, and I made time for tennis. I took tennis lessons, and got to meet new people. I got to get out of my comfort zone. I got to do something that was outside of my job. It was so much fun, and I'm excited to go back to that tennis lesson. So do something new. Get yourself excited. You always wanted to learn how to yarn, or you want to take voice lessons. You want to learn how to play the drums. Do anything that will just kind of give you this little little different vibe, and that's going to bring you that excitement, joy, and contentment. And then number 5, this is the best one. When you do all these things, you're going to start having this undeniable self-love. Ooh, it is like that love where you just love yourself so much that nothing can stop you. That you're just so content with who you are. You're just so joyful. You're just so at peace. You're just like, I'm so good with who Candice is today. And you know what? When you start being so content, that's when the abundance comes. That's when life changes, because you're so good with your inner you that the external is just like, let me match up, because she is so good with herself. Let me match up and give her a new job. Let me match up and give her abundance in her life. Give her some new friends that are awesome. That is so key. You're just gonna start loving yourself on some new level, like that. Ooh, homegirl, I love me. I'm telling you, it is awesome. So I want you to know, though, as we end the video, it is totally okay for you to strive for better and greater in your life. Absolutely. But we're not gonna put pressure on ourselves to hit those milestones. I gotta be married at 32. I gotta have kids at 35. I gotta do this, that. No, I wanna do that one day, but I'm okay where I am. I'm not gonna put pressure on myself. I'm not gonna allow other people's opinions to put pressure on me. I'm not gonna let the external social media videos, photos I see put pressure on me. No. Because your goals are there for a reason. Your goals are not just some funny game. I honestly believe if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If God gives you a desire in your heart, He's like, I want you to do that. I have a plan. I want you to do that. So don't think that, oh, I wanna be, a singer one day, but I know it's not gonna work out because it never worked out before. But you have that desire for a reason. You have that gift for a reason. It's not gonna go in vain, honey. It is not gonna go in vain. So, but most importantly, I want you to get this and listen up to what I say right now. You are right on schedule. You're right on schedule. Your life is right on schedule. It is perfectly aligned with what God has for you. Stop thinking, oh, if I didn't go to college, I would have been farther in life like my other people. Or if I didn't date that guy, I could have been singing all over the world. If I did, if I didn't, shoulda, coulda, woulda. God's looking at you and saying, right on schedule, honey. Right on schedule. Good. Your life is going according to plan. According to plan. I hope that gives you peace. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Your life is right on schedule. You're not behind. You're not off schedule. It's right on schedule. It's perfect. Everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. So, oh my gosh, I love talking about this because I've been there. I've been where you are, feeling like life is just not going according to plan. But I'm here to tell you, and I'm a product of it. It's going according to plan. It's right on schedule, baby. It is. So I hope that encourages you. If you know someone who's dealing with this, send them this video. Send them this video for some encouragement. I love you all so much. If you need more encouragement, check out my Instagram for daily affirmations. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, bell notification, so you're notified when I post another video. I love you all so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Your life is on schedule. Bye.